Okay, so we're on our way for our outing. We're going to see Spider-Man No Way Home. I heard good things about it. I even heard that it may be the best superhero movie ever. For me, my first superhero movie was Blade, and I think that was like the best. Blade 2, actually, with the Guillermo del Toro as the director. Yeah, I even know that. But Spider-Man, the first one with Tobey Maguire, is the standard, and I believe like Man of Steel for me was one of the best. But I'm looking forward to this. We're on our way now. We're going to stop at Men's Warehouse, make an exchange. I bought a sweater online, and I want to make sure that I got the right size. So, honey, how do you feel about the movie? What do you think? What are your expectations for the movie?
Jesus.
Aiming at me, I'm talking to you.
I'm excited to see it as well.
Okay, you're not centered. Put your face in there. Try again. I'm gonna edit this out.
Okay. I'm excited to see it as well, as much of the good reviews we have received so far.
Are you a fan of Spider-Man?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched them all.
Okay, so a quick pit stop at, what is this? Men's Warehouse to make an exchange for the sweater that I got online, and we'll be right back on our way. Okay, so we're here outside the movie. We're about to go in, honey. Let's go in. We're looking forward to this. Hang up the handicap. Because I'm not doing so well. You know, I hurt myself at work.
Stop.
And, honey, remember, we don't have that much time, so, you know. Well, we're here. And concessions. I need to know where the theaters is at. Yeah, I want the cheese, honey. You got it? Okay, because I'm going to walk around here and try to get some pre-footage. Hey, let me see your outfit. Okay, here we go from head to toe. Wave to the camera, honey, on. All right.
How about the one from the last time, though, then?
You know what? So Miranda decides she wants to buy the whole store. Keep going this way. This way? You getting what? Butter? Damn. You know butter on that popcorn?
You trying to use the butter machine?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, because I'm going to need a lot of butter for this.
Okay, so we got 3D glasses. This is the 4DX experience. I'm looking forward to that. That means the seats move and you get the air and water and all kinds of sound effects and everything. As a matter of fact, here we go. Let's just go down the list of the things. You get lightning, snow, fog, wind, scents, vibrations. Oh my, ticklers. And now that sounds like it's getting a little too familiar. And it's got rain, bubbles, motion, air, water, rainstorm. And quite possibly this movie has all these elements, which is why I picked this one to experience 4DX.
The newest branch of Franklin Mint Federal Credit Union
I think we're sitting all the way up
is
the top.
right in your backyard in the Paoli Shopping Center
All the way up the
off
top.
Lancaster Avenue. Learn more at fmfcu.org/Hello Paoli.
There is no business like your business at the
See that little
movies.
thing down there? That's for the ticket.
Your ad can be the
And
star
you
of
got
the
a
show.
footrest, you know.
Reach your customers on the big screen in a distraction-free environment.
Staying close no matter how
Okay, so this is what the theater looks
That's
like.
my way to play.
We're in
Nintendo
the
Switch.
very rear of the 4DX. And
Introducing Wendy's new
it's only
hot
minutes
and
before
crispy
showtime.
fries.
And it doesn't appear to be sold out.
Over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
Extraordinary abilities and power. The whole world.
Not only did we
will
get to
turn
experience the
darkness.
motion
The
and the
stakes are incredibly high.
sights and sounds,
That's the exciting thing about
it's
the
also in
series.
3D.
It
So this
gives
is
you
a
something
totally
emotional
immersive
and
movie
tangible
experience.
that feels unbelievably special.
Absolute cinema experience. 4DX.
Jesus. That was just a preview. That was a bit much.
Maybe you can subtract it. You can call it your lovely partner. Maybe you can call it the adjective. But honest it may be, without my one and two, where would there be? My three makes lots of meaning as a magic number. Focus is formed by forms of the soul. Soul before style ain't praised by now. Common our sequels to kind of scroll. Story from there.
Okay, so I just had the 4DX experience with Spider-Man. And let me tell you, it had all the feels. Okay? They did some callbacks to the other movie with line and dialogue that you just got to see. Yeah, they might be right. This might have been the best superhero movie ever. Ever. And that's high praise from a nerd. A lot of emotionality. Okay, so we're home now. We went to see Spider-Man No Way Home. We found the way home. And it takes some processing. We talked about it somewhat in the car, but for me, it takes some processing, like almost to determine whether or not it was the best. And I'm still processing, but it's up there. It's like the best. I don't want anything over our head like that. You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 9.5, and that 5% probably was because some elements were missing, and it was glaring in my, some characters were missing that due to the premise they should have been in the movie. But other than that, listen, the emotionality of it, the relationships aspect of it, it was like jerking some tears in there. What do you think, honey? Did you feel any emotion towards?
I thought it was sad.
What part in particular?
Majority of the whole movie.
Well, without giving away any, the majority of the whole movie was sad.
Yes.
Well, it was a.
Some was happy, sad, if that makes sense, but most of it was sad.
Right, like somebody actually dies. A main character dies, and I'm not going to say, but it is a shocker. And I mean, that might even be a spoiler for some people, but listen. For me, it gave a lot of callbacks to the other movies, like the line. There was some dialogue and some character interplay that was really fantastic. I mean, it really had people clapping, but it didn't leave any stone unturned as far as I'm concerned. Like when you watch movies, you go, "Oh, they did it." They did it. They did it. It was like over 2 hours, and it got a little dark. Like Tom Holland with this Spider-Man, this incarnation, it got a little dark, but it was deservedly so, because the ending, even in itself, was just further process. It was really sad. It was a sad ending for how he ends up as Spider-Man, and it leads to the next 3 movies that they already said that they're going to make. But also, what we need to talk about is the 4DX part of it, because we went to see 4DX, and literally when it was raining in the movie, it was raining on us. I mean, it was raining to the point where I could hear it on my jacket. That's how it was raining. When he spun his webs, it was like it blow right in your ear, like, and it blow right in your ear. It was an amazing thing. The closest thing that I can say, if you ever been to Dave & Buster's and you go on those immersive, but you put the goggles on so that it's 3-dimensional everywhere you look, is the video. And the chairs move and they go down and you feel the wind. The fact that you can't see anything else at the Dave & Buster's experience makes it better. But if they were to put the movie in a goggle, it would be unbelievable. Like but for me, it was like sometimes it was a distraction. Like after they did some special effects and the movie calmed down and it was just dialogue, I forgot that we were even sitting in the seats, and then something would happen, and we were like on this roller coaster ride again, just like this. Like it was really an immersive experience. I wouldn't do it all the time. This was the perfect movie to do it to because it had a lot of experience. It had a lot of effects, and the wind the smell, the water. Like it had everything that the chairs, I believe, do, except maybe the tickler on the. But like even when he got hit in the movie, it hit us in the back. When he fell, we felt it. When he jumped, we felt it. It was an experience. Like I wouldn't do it all the time, but I'm glad I did do it. What about you? What do you think about it?
It felt like I was on a roller coaster ride, and I meant, if you get the full thing of popcorn, you gotta make sure you eat.
Oh yeah, it will shake that much because it will spill out. And I was worried about her for like motion sickness.
Yes,
because it really is. It is a motion thing. It really is a lot to deal with. But overall, my experience with this movie, I give it a 10 out of 10 for overall experience, but a 0.5 I take off for some things, some elements, some characters I thought should have been in the movie based on the storyline that didn't show up. But other than that, yeah, it's outstanding. I can't wait to watch it again.